got a hot minute. I'm waiting for her to come.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So 3 very easy questions. You know, I'm gonna see if you could get 2 of 3.
Okay.
The first one's the hardest, and then they get easier.
Okay.
All right. So I have 2 images here, and the reason I call them images is because one of them's a photograph and one of them's a painting.
Right,
so I want to see
okay.
if people could tell the difference between the photograph and which one's a photograph.
I'm a photographer, so.
Okay.
I know Morgan Freeman here, but
Yeah.
this is a photograph here, so that's a painting, obviously.
Okay. So it was actually a trick question. They're both paintings.
They're both a painting?
They're both paintings, yeah. So this
Really?
one's an oil painting, and this is a digital painting done on a computer.
Really?
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't expect people to get this one, to be honest. This is, it's pretty hard to tell.
They say these are what
oil
paintings?
painting.
Oil
This one's an
painting.
oil painting, and this is a digital painting on a computer. So with what's the software?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are not snapshots, basically. They're paintings.
Really interesting, man.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty critical photographer.
No,
too.
yeah. So there is 2 reasons why I asked this question, because I don't expect people to get it. The first reason is if just believing someone opens the door to being deceived, right? Because you believe me that one's a photograph,
right.
that influences your choice, right?
Right.
So the second reason is if we want to determine something is real, an image is not good enough. Because if I showed you an image of me walking on water
Right.
or an elephant flying,
Right.
you're not going to believe those images, right? Because
Right,
those
right.
defies physics, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So this next 2 actually has to do with water, the physics of water, which is elementary,
Right.
Could we agree water always seeks its lowest point? It always goes to the bottom of the
Right.
container, right? Because if I turn the bottle upside down, the water still goes to the bottom.
Right.
Yeah, water doesn't stick,
Okay.
to anything. It always goes to the bottom and always finds its level, right?
Okay.
So I took 2 pictures of my water bottle, one right side up and one upside down. And I used food coloring to paint the water blues to make it easier.
Right.
So I want to see if people could tell which one's upside down. Oh, give me a second. Which one of these 2 is upside down? Since we understand water always goes to the bottom, which one of these 2 is upside down? How I'm showing them to you.
What you want me to know which one is upside
Which
down?
one's upside down? Since I painted the
Well,
water.
this one right here.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, yeah, it's obvious, right? This one's the upside down one, right? Because water always goes to the
That
bottom.
would be my thought, yeah.
No, yeah, common sense, right?
But
Easy.
I understand that what we're doing here could be you tricking me.
No,
so
you
we'll
actually-
see what
no.
happens.
That's what took me so
the
long.
first question was actually a trick question, so he already got through that one.
I
But
got
okay,
you.
Well, show them the first one.
So another. Okay, so let me show him the first one real quick.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to delay.
no.
No.
Man, no,
So
that's fine,
I have
man.
2
Follow
images.
up.
2 images.
One of my very
One
favorite
of,
actors.
yeah,
so
one of them's a
great.
photograph and one of them's a painting. I want to see if people can
Oh.
tell the difference. Which one's a photograph and which one's a painting?
One of them are photographs and one of them are paintings.
That is, yeah, I know. That is
Yeah.
kind of a toughie.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to go with Morgan Freeman being the painting.
The paint. Okay, cool. So it's actually a trick question.
They're
They're both
both
paintings.
photographs.
They're both
Oh, they're
paintings.
both paintings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even harder,
Fair
huh?
enough.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is an oil painting and this is a digital painting. So
incredible.
yeah, there is 2 reasons why I asked this question. The first reason
How
is
do we call something digital a painting?
it's done on an iPad. iPad. There's applications.
Okay.
Final Cut Pro.
Right,
Yeah,
I guess I sort of get that. Okay, my bad.
Like
my bad.
Photoshop too, you could paint
Yeah.
and stuff. The point being, they're not real snapshots of them, they're
Right.
just paintings. So the 2 reasons are that I asked this question though, because I don't expect people to get it, is just believing someone opens the door to being deceived, right? Because you believe me that one's a photograph,
I
that
get it.
influences your choice, right? The second reason is if we want to determine something is real, an image is not good enough. Because if I showed you an image of an elephant flying or an image of me walking on water, you wouldn't believe those images, right?
Right.
That defies physics. And now the second question, like you guys got it already, so you guys understand water always goes down
Right.
and always finds its level, right?
Right.
What would be your definition of level? So if we had a pool filled with water, the surface is level. What would be your definition, or how would you describe the surface of the water since it's level? Could we say flat, horizontal? Horizontal is actually the proper definition.
Right.
Will you agree, right?
Yes.
Horizontal, right? That's level.
Okay.
Water. Again, this one is the easiest of them all. Since we understand the physics of water and what level means,
Right.
which one of these 2 is correct, A or B, when it comes to water level?
Structure, 2 miles. Water level. Well, this one right here.
Yeah.
I would think they're both correct.
No.
Because
They both can be level.
The-
when we're looking at the water,
but
we're looking at the water.
Well, okay.
Not at the
It says
structure.
level structure. My bad.
Yeah. We're looking
I
at the
was
water.
thinking
That
when you
the
said
level
which is
structure is being
correct,
used to measure the
yeah.
level.
Right.
So
I
which
was
one's?
looking at the measurements and thinking, oh well, they're both correct because the measurements do change. My bad.
But the water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This one's not level, obviously.
Well, no, I get you, but
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't taking into account that said level structure. I was simply taking into account that the measurements were changing as
which
as the
means
water
it's
went
not
down.
level though.
Right? No,
Yeah,
I
which-
get
yeah,
you.
yeah, no, yeah.
Again, I wasn't
So,
taking. I'm an
so you
idiot.
agree?
I wasn't taking
No, yeah,
into
no worries,
account
no worries.
that it said
This
level
is
on it.
level. But
The,
then
the,
when
the
you look at
the water is
level,
not.
Right.
based upon this question,
Yeah,
level.
yeah, no, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, got
No,
you.
what if
It's
so?
horizontal.
So no. Here's the real reason why I do this, because obviously, you know, could we say that someone that believes this is the answer, maybe they don't trust their common sense? If they believe this is what level means, water. If they truly believe 100% that.
Perhaps you could, but in my case, it was. I don't know. In my case, I almost ignored the fact that you had said which one is level.
Right.
I mean, literally level.
Level.
Which I think, in fact, I feel like you had said which one is right.
Which one is correct?
As
I
in
guess.
yeah, correct. And so to me, when you say which one is correct,
You took
and
that
I
first.
ignore the word level up
Yeah.
here, I see that they are both correct, because
Yeah, I
this is going
understand.
5 feet all the way across. The measurement that you see is 5 feet all the way across, and this one changes all the way, as we go.
So, what if I was to tell you that even though this is the obvious answer, water, the surface of water being
Right.
level, right?
Yeah.
What if I was to tell you that over 95% of the population, including myself and maybe even you guys, were tricked to believing this is the answer, even though we know it's this one? You guys want to know how we were tricked?
right?
Do you guys believe the Earth is a ball?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Right?
It's just
So
round.
yeah, a sphere, right? That's what they tell us. So NASA, in specific, they claim to have satellites orbiting the Earth. So they need to know the radius of orbit. So anything with a radius has to be a circle or a sphere. So they actually do tell us the radius of the Earth.
Circumference,
Yeah. So we actually do get the circumference from the radius, which is 24,901 miles, based on what NASA's telling us. So that means that there should be curvature every mile, and every mile it should increase because it's not a slope. Earth is not a pyramid; it's a sphere. So every mile it increases. So the first mile is an 8-inch drop. Second mile, 32 inches. By the third mile, there should be 6 feet of curvature. Meaning, in 10 miles, there should be 66 feet of measurable curvature. So if we were to actually build the level structure over a lake that was miles across, perfectly level, that water should be bending away from the structure if the Earth is a ball. But we understand the physics of water. We understand the physics, that it's going to be level.
Oh, this is a horizon right here.
Exactly. That's the reason why it's called the horizon, because it's horizontal. It's
Right.
not
Right.
curving. So this is the number one experiment to debunk the globe Earth that we were told, when we were little kids. If I was to ask you guys, what's the number one proof that convinces you or makes you believe that the Earth is a sphere? What's the number one proof that comes to mind?
I wish I had an answer. I feel so stupid.
No,
right
no,
now.
no. It's okay. I mean, trust me, I was there, 6 years ago too.
Give me the question again.
So, what's the number one proof that convinces you or that makes you believe that the Earth is a sphere? A lot of people say images
From the
from
space,
satellites, right?
yeah.
Images. So, again, if we go back to using our common sense, if an image defies physics, then we have to throw that image away, right? Especially if they're calling them images and not photographs. There's a reason why NASA doesn't call them photographs, is because they admit they're Photoshop. So images or photographs from the Earth from space don't exist. They're all paintings, basically, and they admit this. And
Oh, yeah?
you go to their website and they admit they're all CG. They call them images, basically.
I sure hope, though, that this isn't all leading to you trying to tell me that the Earth is flat.
So I try to stay away from that.
You are going to fall on deaf ears like you would not believe.
There's a reason. There's a reason why I do it this way. Because if I just have a sign right here says the Earth is flat.
By the way, I want to tell you that what I'm about to do is not based on what I just said.
Right.
It's based on the fact that my dumbass needs to get to work.
No worries,
so
no worries.
I really got to
Here,
go.
check it out.
But it was fun. And
Check it
I'm
out.
sorry that I kind of
apologize.
interrupted.
No,
I
man,
shouldn't
no,
have.
man.
The Earth is not a ball. Earth is not flat either. It's level because there's mountains, there's valleys, so it goes up and down.
So then-
The oceans are level,
But like you
100%.
said, the pictures from space.
So they're not photographs. They admit they're images. So those are not real. They admit. So my thing is, if those images were real, we should be able to measure that curvature down
But
here
then
on
when you
Earth.
look at the moon and the sun, they're round, aren't they?
Yeah. So here's the thing about the moon and the sun.
That was the best point, and that was
No.
what I was thinking
Yeah.
as he was asking that question
Right.
initially.
Can I address that point?
Sure.
So the moon and the stars, the sun and the moon. First of all, nobody actually knows what they actually are.
Okay,
So
they don't.
and here's another thing about the sun and the moon. I would say when it comes to physically measuring for curvature, looking at the sun and moon is a false argument, because looking at the sun and moon doesn't show us or give us measurable curvature of this number they're telling us. 'Cause,
Last question: what religion is this?
I actually don't follow any religion. I was actually atheist before this, and now I know that this place was created somehow. but all religions are there to control. And the heliocentric model, the ball Earth, all that, that's the biggest religion on Earth.
So,
To believe in space and all that, that's just a religion. Just
so I
mind.
figured you were just, someone having a little fun doing a YouTube thing or something like
Actually-
that, right?
Did you give
But,
him a card?
but
Yeah.
now I get the impression that, and boy, I hate to say
You need
this
to look
make
into
it
it.
sound like it's a bad word, but now I get the impression that you're a flat earther trying to get everybody
I don't
to
like
believe
label.
what you believe.
I know. Okay, so flat Earth has been a term that was propped up by the CIA to be mocked. So
wow.
that, yeah, automatically mock it when you hear flat. That's why I stay away from that word.
Mentioning the CIA,
Well,
in
the
way that
government,
you
the
did,
government, the
just
government.
sends me in the same direction
Yeah.
that I was already going.
Yeah, exactly, because you already been, you believe all these words.
Yeah, I've already
Yeah, you've been programmed, exactly. There you go, you got it.
But I tell you, man, that's quite detailed.
Yeah, it is. So I actually have the 6 main proofs right here. But I mean, you could check out those websites that I gave you in that
Yeah.
card. But if you want to, these are the 6 main proofs that debunk the globe. The horizon is the second one. Water is number 1.
Okay.
And then those are the 6 main proofs that debunk the globe. There's also Euclidean plane
debunk
geometry.
the globe, huh?
Debunk the globe. We don't live on a ball.
It's not a
The
ball.
Earth is a level plane, and nobody actually.
You probably need one of these too.
Trust me, man. I wish I could give them to everyone, but it's actually being censored on the internet. So if you type in globe lie or on YouTube or Google, you're gonna get nothing but ridicule. Again, people that are programmed like this guy
Right.
that are just gonna dismiss it as soon as they hear flat Earth.
Right.
But again, the Earth is not flat. It's if I was to use a word to describe it, it's level, horizontal.
Okay.
And no, yeah. If you have any questions, I mean,
Can I keep this one?
yeah. I give these away. Yeah.
Wow.
Is this the first time you hear about this
Yeah.
subject? Oh, really? Wow. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm believing in the creator. I believe in creation.
Oh, 100%. There's no denying it. Science actually proves creation because the first law of thermodynamics, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only change from one form to another. That debunks the Big Bang Theory, that we came from nothing.
Right.
The fact science proves that we came from something
Yeah,
because
yes.
nothing can exist from nothing.
Yeah, right.
Something can exist from nothing. I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah, we're part of something. We're part of something. I don't know what that something is.
What's your name?
My name's William.
William, thanks
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
appreciate you talking to me, man.
It's interesting. Thanks for
No, yeah.
in my brain. You should already have your coat out here, man.
I know I'm getting a little cold now, but I'm okay. I'll be all right.
all right.
Yeah,
Take it
appreciate
easy,
it, man. Thank you.
Bye now.
You have a good one.